Hello, I hope all is well. This is going to be, I'm going to be finishing up, you guys. I did have to jump off of here earlier. I had to take a call, but I was definitely on my Scorpios. I was doing clarifications for my Scorpios. So Scorpios, I need you guys to check the video before this as well. And you're reading this all the way at the end. But the cards that you guys had to clarify was the sundress, wings, and clever. All right, so what the one that I was reading before was do it for yourself, Scorpio. So some of my Scorpios are needing to do something on their own, like, you know, I mean, do it for you. Like, don't do it for nobody else, do it for yourself. Okay, some of you guys, you may feel a little different. Okay, you see her skin. Okay, some of you guys maybe going through some things, you know, just a little bit of changes, okay? And it's not the end of the world, okay? Just like she got on a sundress in the winter, like it looked like it's winter time, and she has on a dress. Like, she don't care, she's doing it for herself. So it's time for you to do it for yourself. So it says, when it comes to healing and recovery, make sure that you're doing it for yourself, not for somebody else. Becoming too dependent on other people will only end in disappointment. People leave, friends drift, family members become estranged, and your reason needs to be bigger than them. And believe it or not, you are more important enough than to be that reason. So it's time for you to do things for you and you only, okay, Scorpios? Now we're going to move on to the next one, which is the number 8 card, which is wings, okay? All right. It says you never needed those wings to fly. It says it seems like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of self-doubt and self-criticism. When you tell yourself you cannot do it, you can do whatever you set your mind to. That's what we refer to as negative self-talk. And it is extremely toxic. Just as we expect others to treat us with kindness, we also need to treat others with kindness ourselves. A bird can fly away if they never let it. A bird cannot fly away if they're never let out of the cage. So what I'm getting with this is that it seems like you may feel stuck a little bit, maybe because you guys have self-doubt, self-criticism. We need to let go of that. Okay, self-talk, negative energy, that's just bringing extremely toxic energy into your environment. It's time for you to speak kindness into your life. Treat yourself with kindness, treat others with kindness, okay? And just know that you never needed those wings to fly anyway. So you can still fly just by treating yourself nice and kind. All right, some of you guys are flying away from a situation, moving away from a situation. You guys were made dependent, could have been feeling like you were dependent on someone to make you feel better. No, it's all in you, Scorpio, okay? All right, so the next one is clever, all right? I mean, clover, like a 4-leaf clover. So you guys got some luck coming in, some good luck coming in. It says release your guilt. Who else got this? I want to say Pisces. Pisces got it too. So if you guys are dealing with the Pisces, some of you guys, someone could be feeling guilty about a situation. It says you've been carrying the burden of guilt on your shoulders for way too long. It's now negatively impacting all facets of your life and making it impossible to function. You've come to a crossroad where you need to choose a direction. Go ahead and make your reputations or release yourself from caging you're built around yourself. Okay, so hint, sometimes the first road leads back to the second road, because some of you guys are maybe going back to old situations. It's going to lead you right down that same path. So it's time to do new things, connect with new people. Make sure that you are putting yourself first and you're doing it for you and not nobody else, okay? Make sure that you know that you don't need to be codependent on nobody, and it's time for you to release guilt. All right? All right, Scorpio. So that's all I have for Scorpios. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to my air signs. Okay, so that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. In that order. So Spirit, what message do you have for my Aquarius? What is it that my Aquarius need to know for this week? Ooh, sheesh. Aquarius, what's going on? Okay. Look, I don't even know which ones to pick up. All right, let me start this over. Okay, let's do it over. Okay, start over. You guys need to listen to the 11 song. I do not own the rights to this music, but you guys need to listen to 11 by Khalid. Okay, somebody's feeling like this. Aquarius, okay? Okay. All right, so we got 20, which is the lighthouse, and then we got library, which is take control of your own narrative. Okay, so it says, so for the 20 card, it says, don't doubt your worth. Okay, some of you guys may be doubting your worth in a situation. You guys are needing to move forward and know that you're always enough. Okay, some of you guys are probably just maybe dealing with a Virgo because we got a lantern, or just going within in a situation. Some of you guys could be having crystals and stuff like that. Flowers. You guys could be like really into stuff like that. Mistletoes, greenery, someone with different color hair. You guys could be dealing with, some of you guys could be like really, really like showing your love in a situation. Okay, let's go ahead and get this. Like, okay, so we got the lighthouse. It says there will always be someone in your life who doubts the amazing things you're capable of. It is then that you must decide to be your biggest champion. Believe wholeheartedly in your own worth, regardless of outside opinion. Feel yourself in a steady diet that speaks on to self-love, self-kindness, and self-confidence. You guys are enough, okay? So I don't know if you guys may feel like you're not enough in a situation. You guys are enough, okay? All right, so just focus on, my nose itch. So focus on knowing that you are enough for someone, okay? And and then if someone makes you feel that you aren't enough, just know that you are enough, okay? So let's go to the 22 card. The next card is, it says take control. This is the library card, okay? So you see how she's kind of like on, like, some of you guys may be feeling like puppet, or like someone's like trying to control your narrative or control a situation. Someone else is trying to call the shots in your life. They think that they can waltz in and control your every move, and you need to say no to their manipulation. It might seem tempting to relinquish control, but if you give someone else power over your narrative, chaos will ensue. It will be all in their favor, not yours. The stories inside of you make you a library of the verge of burstings, but only if you're the one to pick up the pen. So it's time for you guys to write your own story, write your own narrative in this situation. Don't let nobody make you feel like you're not enough, Aquarius. It's time for you to pick up that pen and write your own story, because you don't want to be feeling like you being controlled. All right, Spirit, is there any more messages for my Aquarius? All right, it says don't seek anyone else's approval. Okay, it's like really, really time for you to like set your expectations. Don't set your expectations on anyone else. Like some of you guys got your spirit guides that's around you trying to let you know of something. Some of you guys need to like really look at your moon sign as well. So if you guys don't know what your moon sign is, make sure you check freebirthcharts.com. Put in your birth date, your first and last name, the time you were born, and it'll pull up your birth chart, and it'll tell you which times are that you were born, and it'll tell you all of your placements that you have. Some of you guys need to really look at that moon cycle, okay? Or this could be happening around the moon cycle. So let's go with 12, okay? It says expectation. Do not seek anyone else's approval. People will always have their own expectations of who they think you should be. Their opinion are almost always based on restrictive societal norms or therefore are extremely unrealistic. No matter what they tell you, remember that you have permission to be whoever it is that you most wish that you to be. You do not need anyone else's approval, only yours, okay? So, Aquarius, you guys don't need to, like, you need to know, one, that you're enough, okay? And two, you need to write your own narrative when it comes to a situation. And you don't need to seek anyone else's approval in a situation. Just know that you believe in you. No more self-criticizing when it comes to you, Aquarius, okay? All right, Aquarius, we need to get that together, okay? It's time for you to start manifesting your wishes and stuff to come in, okay? The world is waiting for you, all right? And make sure that you guys are looking up that song by Khalid, 11. All right, so Spirit... So it's at Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right, so Spirit, what message do you have for my Libras? What is it that my Libras need to know this week? All right, so Justice is coming in. This is actually your card. It came out in the reverse, okay? But we're going to put it in the upright. Some of you guys could be dealing with Capricorn. It could be Capricorn, but I'm not for sure. I don't remember which one, but I know somebody pulled that card. It could have been a Capricorn. Okay, some of you guys could be dealing with, but not necessarily. All right, so Justice is coming. It says, they say that whatever we do comes back to us in that same three. The same times three. If a person's intentions are well-meaning, then that good energy will come back to them in buckets. If that person's intentions are to do harm, then you'll get the picture from here. Either way, the universe is getting ready to deliver its justice. This person might be you. If so, you should handle it with grace and learn from the mistakes that you have made. Otherwise, this is someone likely that applies to someone who has caused harm to you and your loved one. So you guys are needing to know that justice is coming to you guys in a situation. Some of you guys could have been like in fights and stuff like that. You see the bat here. You got the bat and you got the sword. You got some boots. Okay. You guys are probably like trying to gear up for a situation. A fire sign some of you guys could be dealing with. Someone could be coming out of the closet as well, okay? So, something's going to be coming out here soon, all right? So, just be looking for justice in the situation, Libras, all right? So, now let's move on to my Geminis, all right? Spirit, what message do you have for my Geminis? Some of y'all could be dealing with the Scorpio. Start a revolution. You can be your own knight. All right. It says you already have the answers in a situation. Spirit, what is it that Geminis need to know this week? What is it that Geminis need to know this week? You guys, this card came out in the reverse as well. It says, you're all just stardust. Let's see what this card is speaking of. All right. It says, we're all just stardust. When we're children, we can barely comprehend the vastness of our own lives, let alone the existence of other planets. It's not long before we can learn we aren't the center in one of its many skies. However, we must all still do our part and take care of our own individual worlds, or else it throws everything off balance. Make sure to keep balance in your life. Don't forget the big picture stuff. Recycle, don't litter, and give thanks in a situation. So we're all just stardust, okay? So what I'm getting from this, Geminis, is that when we, like, basically, it's kids that could be involved. It could be children that's involved. It's just basically just telling you to do your part and take care of your own individual world, or else it throws everything off balance. So some of you guys could be feeling a little bit off balance because you guys are doing something that you may not usually do. So make sure that you keep balancing your life, and don't forget the bigger picture and stuff when it comes to certain things, instead of being maybe like being childish, is what I'm getting here. Don't litter, and give thanks. All right, some of you guys need to treat somebody like how you want to be treated. All right. Okay, so now let's move on to our fire signs. So that is Aries, Leo, and Sag. Okay, and it's going to be Aries first. Okay, it says slay them all, Aries. Somebody's need to slay every single one of them, whoever it is bothering you. Okay, you never needed the wings or whatever it is to fly anyway, is what I'm getting. You guys have something lovely will grow from the situation, and it's time to like really slay them. Okay, you guys have dragons or somebody that you like, you know what, slay them all. All right, remember to practice self-love. Okay, Aries. All right, so Spirit, what does Aries need to know for this week? What is it that the Aries need to know for this week? What is it that Aries need to know? Okay, Aries, you guys are doing way too much, okay? So we're going to do this over, okay? Some of you guys need to bitch energy. You deserve sugar, not salt. I seen this when I was shuffling, but I'm gonna put that back in, and we're going to keep shuffling. All right, but some of you guys need to stand up for yourself. All right, Lavender. Surround yourself with love. So surround yourself with love, okay? Yes. It's time to apply that pressure. All right, surround yourself with love and people, okay? So that's number 19. All right, so it says lavender. Some of you guys need to take a lavender bath, lavender calming, relaxing, do something lavender. Get you a lavender, well, not a lavender, amethyst, purple beads. Wear them around your neck, wear them around your arm, your bracelet, stuff like that. Make sure you guys got your crystals, okay? That's going to open up the third chakra. So you can, when you're around people, you can kind of like visualize and see what people are about. Like, okay, like you see you sitting in this room, and you're looking at everybody. You're making sure that you're analyzing and seeing everything. Make sure you're looking at everything. You're being comfortable. You're around people that you love. You're not around fake people. Okay? It says surround yourself with people who make you feel like the best version of yourself. People you can trust in anything in that world. Maybe you've been distancing yourself from your found friend, your found family, or maybe you haven't discovered your found family yet. You need to make the effort here. Go out there and reconnect and make new connections. It's time to make new connections, new friends. Get away from fake people. Make sure you surround yourself around your family, especially if you guys haven't connected in a while. That's all you really need, Aries, okay? You guys need family, love around you, okay? So it's time for you to start getting back with your family and surrounding yourself in that energy, okay? It's time to apply that pressure, all right? Okay, so now it's Aries, Leo, Sag. Let's go with Leos, okay? Spirit, what does my Leos need to, what is it that my Leos need to know for this week? What is it that my Leos need to know for this week? What is it that my Leos need to know for this week? What is it that my Leos, okay. All right. So it's time to swim away from a situation. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo as well. Some of you guys got a shark in the tank around you, and it's time to move away from the situation. All right, swim away from a situation. It could be a situation that may involve expectations of other people. People just may be expecting a little bit of everything, certain things from you. So it's time to like really let that situation go. It says, think of this as a lover, reversed from traditional tarot. You've been hanging around a bloodthirsty shark, and they've hurt you before. This could refer to a lover, or it could refer to another loved one, which as a friend or a family member. To put simple, you deserve better treatment, and you're never going to find it with them. Leave now. situations like this one grow so dire that you no longer feel safe swimming away. So it's time to like really let go of the situation and move away from the situation that's no longer serving you. You guys have someone around you that's like a real bloodthirsty shark, okay, that's trying to like get into your energy. It's time to like really move away from that situation, okay? All right, let's get you a more positive card, okay? Only because someone's expecting something out of you guys. You guys need to not doubt your worth. And you don't need anyone else's to fix you, okay? You guys know what it is that you need to do. Don't seek anyone else's approval. This is what you need to do. You know what you need to do. All right, so Spirit, what else is for my Leos? What else does my Leos need to know this week? Do it for yourself. Okay, it says take a chance on them. Okay, now it's telling you to take a chance on somebody. So it's trying to move away from a situation that may be feeling like something else. And you guys may be meeting someone new, and it's time for you to take that chance on that person. They could be 39 or 35. Raindrops, you can meet them out in the rain. All right, so let's see what this one says. Sorry if you guys hear my kids in the background, okay? They're out of school and they're loud, okay? And it's okay. It says, if anyone has a reason to keep their guard up, it's you. People have been known to mistreat you. That's why you need to leave a situation. And like any rational person, you finally got tired of it, went back inside, locked the door. But you aren't supposed to stay out of the rain forever. No matter how terrifying the perspective may seem, you need to put yourself out there again. Whoever it is that you're thinking of, they can be trusted and walk you through the storm. This person is going to be a trustworthy person. This person is going to make you feel like you can trust them, okay? You're not going to feel like this, scared and like not wanting to, like feeling like somebody being fake. You guys are going to meet someone. Once you let go of a situation, you're going to definitely get your person that you're going to meet. This is going to be a person that you guys can talk. They're going to make you feel great. All right, Leos, that's what we got. All right, so let's see what we have for my Sagittarius. Hold on, let me turn these cards around. My energy. Some of you guys need to know that your energy is infinite and no one could be able to, break that. All right, Leos. All right. All right. So, Spirit. It says, remember to practice self-love, Sagittarius. So, Spirit, what message do Sagittarius need to know? You need to let... Oh, my goodness. Some of you guys could be, like, in nostalgia, like, stuck. So, Spirit, what message do you have for my Sagittarius? What is it that my Sagittarius need to know this week? What is it that my Sagittarius need to know this week? Some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. Okay. It says, be your own first priority. So, yeah, you guys got a lot of fire energy. This could be in a work, a work situation. Spirit is telling you that you guys need to put your priorities first. Sorry. Oh, my gosh. I don't know why that's happening. Stay in your lane. And you need to focus on you as a priority. You need to be the main priority in all situations, okay? Put yourself first, okay? Number 25. Some of you guys could be 25. Some of you guys could be, needing to communicate. You got blue here. You guys need to communicate that you need to come first, okay? In all situations. So 25. Some of you guys need to speak up too when it comes to you. You are the first priority. It says whatever you're currently grappling with, you must put yourself first. When you're on a plane, they always tell you to put on your own oxygen mask before you try to help your neighbor with theirs, okay? That is to say, if you do not make sure that your own energy bar is full, then you will have no energy to give someone else. Be brave enough to admit Be brave enough to admit when you need to take a step back from demands of others and work on making sure that you're okay. You need to make sure that you're okay, all right? In this situation, Sagittarius, you got a lot of people that may be trying to like put all their energy and stuff on you, but you need to make sure, you need to step back and make sure that you're fine, that you're okay, all right, in all situations, all right? And I don't care what it is. You guys, just like the plane, before you can save anybody, before you can do anything with anybody, my tongue is itching, like, that's never happened to me. Never. And I'm not trying to make it seem like, I'm just saying, like, that's never happened to me. It's an irritation here. Like, you guys need to speak up and speak up and make sure that you take care of yourself first. Period. In all situations. Like, you come first. All right, Sagittarius? Sorry to yell at you. It's all love. It's all love. But you need to put yourself first. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Capricorn. A Capricorn could be very significant in this situation. All right, they got the same card. All right, it's a lot of fiery energy here. You guys are needed to speak up. Your throat chakra is blocked. It's needed to be balanced because you need to take care of you, and you need to speak up and say what it is that you can handle and what it is that you can't. All right, Sagittarius, you need the demands of others. You need to step back from other people's demands and figure out what it is that you need to do to make sure that you're fine first. Period. In all situations, school, work, family members, friends, all of that. You need to be the one. You need to put yourself first. Be your first priority. All right. All right. So let's do a collective. Let's stay in your lane and focus on you, your energy. Your energy level is low, Sagittarius, and you need to make sure yours is full, like full, before you over here trying to, you know, demand on the demands of everybody else. No, Sagittarius, that's not how it works. All right. So, Spirit, what is it that the collective need to know? The collective need to know for this week. What is it that the collective need to know for this week? So, some of you guys need to feast, slow down, and celebrate yourself. You need to, don't worry, don't doubt your worth. Okay? Endings are inevitable. Everybody needs to know that. And you guys need to, don't seek anyone else's approval in anything. You need to make sure you make your own decisions in everything that you guys are doing. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Okay? It's time for you guys to slow down and celebrate who you are. Now, the feast card I haven't read today, but every other one I have. Okay? So we'll start with the feast card, which is number 29. It says, sometimes lives get a little too hectic and the inevitable happens. We forget to take a breather and celebrate what deserves celebration. Make sure you do that from now on. If we never stop to fully recognize the good we have, then the bad stuff can knock us down much harder than it would have otherwise. So we need to really focus on, you know, making sure we're celebrating ourselves and we're slowing down and we're not going too fast in situations, okay? The next card is the Lighthouse. It says, don't doubt your worth, okay? When it comes to a situation, it says, there always will be someone in your life who doubts the amazing things that you are capable of. It is then that you must decide to be your biggest champion. Believe wholeheartedly in your own worth, regardless of outside opinions. To feed yourself with steady diet, to speak to self-love, self-kindness, and self-confidence, okay? So let's stop doubting our self-worth, okay? The next one is gray, which is ending is inevitable, all right? Okay, it says, as humans, we tend to see things in black and white. Forget to account for all of the gray in between. There's someone in your life who's begun to fade away, and maybe they're going together. I mean, they're gone altogether now. Don't fight it. Real relationships are not the same as the fairy tales we know and love. There are no neat and tidy bows to tie things up at the end. Leave yourself, leaving you satisfied. Acceptance isn't easy, but it is the thing you need to work towards. We create our own closure. All right. All right, so then we got expectations. All right, expectations. Do not seek approval from anyone else. You do not need to. It says people always have their own expectations of who they think you should be. Their opinion must almost always be based on restrictive social norms and therefore are extremely unrealistic. No matter what they tell you, remember that you have the permission to whomever it is that you must wish to be. You do not need anyone else's approval, only yours. All right, so that's for the collective. That's for everybody. So make sure that you guys make sure you're prioritizing your life and that you are focusing on what it is that you guys need to do for yourself. Okay, it says stand up for yourself. Okay, look, that bitch fire card came out. This card want me to read it. All right, so this is the last but not least, number 16. Bitch fire. Sorry about my language, you guys, but that's what the card says. All right, we grown. This is an adult channel, and if you don't want to hear language like, well, that word, that's what the card says, and I'm just reading what the card says. You guys, earmuffs if you can't take language like that. So you got number 16. It says bitch fire. Stand up for yourself, okay? It says there is no better way to say it. Someone in your life is trying to burn you at the stakes. Maybe you didn't even see them. Maybe you didn't even give them something. Maybe you didn't give them something they wanted, or you didn't let them get away with their bad behavior. Either way, they're trying to ruin your reputation. Rest assured that your reputation will stay intact. Silence can be effective, but this is not the kind of situation for that. Get loud and let them have the taste of their own. Your bitch fire. Don't let nobody talk to you crazy. You the only one that you light that fire in you. Now is not the time for you guys to be quiet when it comes to a certain situation, especially when somebody trying to give you salt. Nigga, sorry. When someone's trying to give you salt, this could be for my females. I'm sorry, but yeah, when someone's trying to give you salt, you deserve sugar, not salt. All right, something good will grow from this situation, but you need to stand up for yourself, and you need to know that you deserve sugar and not salt. Don't let nobody trick you and giving you some other stuff. Okay, this is the Evil Queen. This is the second card out of the deck. It says someone in your life is mistreating you. You keep trying to see the good in them, but they just keep disappointing you again and again. Truth is, some people don't deserve second chances. As difficult as it may be, this is your sign that you need to cut them loose, unfollow them, and block their number. It's time to move on. Do whatever it takes to find some inner peace, for it is just as precious as gold. Don't let nobody take your inner peace. It's time for someone to let go of something, because you need to stand up for yourself and block this person, and don't allow this person to come in, collective. All right, somebody's being evil. Somebody's trying to give you, look at these nails. They're like evil nails. Come on now. You deserve sugar, not salt. You deserve to be treated nice. You deserve to be, respected. And that's all Spirit is wanting to let you know, that it's time to let go and do whatever you need to do. Cut ties, cut cords with us in the situation. That's the only way you're going to heal. All right? All right, collective, 3344. Look those numbers up as well. It's time to stand up for yourself, collective. You guys have a great rest of your day. And thank you guys again for coming out. All right. If you guys want a personal reading or anything like that, please make sure you guys check the description box. I'll have everything in there for you guys as well. All right. Good night, you guys. Have a good one.